Beached beluga whales happen more often than you might think. When this family discovered one while they were on vacation, they knew they had to act fast. This rescue turned into something extraordinary in the process. Beluga whales are one of the smallest species of whales. Many people can easily recognize one because of their distinct white color and rounded foreheads. Beluga whales are social creatures, and they love to interact and play. Fortunately, beached whales occur more often than we'd like. There are a ton of factors that can contribute to a whale getting beached. However, some of the more common ones include getting hit by a ship or getting entangled in fishing lines. A family was on vacation on the shores of the St. Lawrence River. They were enjoying their time walking around the beach. Then, they saw something horrible. There on the shore was a beached baby whale. The family was completely taken aback by the scene. The poor baby was obviously suffering out on the dry sand. So the family immediately decided to step in and help. The family quickly gathered around the baby beluga whale and noticed that it was very dried out. So they came up with a plan. We dug a hole so that water would accumulate and its skin would hydrate. 15-year-old Nicholas Milliard, who first found the calf with his younger brothers, told CBC News. Every 5 minutes we got it a bucket of water. The water level was dropping and it was becoming more and more difficult to get water. The family gathered up some towels and got them wet. They kept the baby whale hydrated while they made a phone call for help. The family called for help, and officials at the Group for Research and Education on Marine Animals, or GREM, quickly arrived. They began to resuscitate the baby whale so that they could bring it back into the water. It was obvious to the rescue team that the baby whale had just been born just a few hours ago. It was then also discovered that the baby beluga whale had lost its mother. Finally, once the whale had been resuscitated, they began to bring it back into the river. Once it was in the river, it quickly swam off and toward a nearby pod of female whales. The GREM hoped that the female pod would accept the new baby as their own. They were worried that without a mother around, this tiny baby beluga whale wouldn't make it for very long. The hope, as GREM president told Les Devoirs, was that one of the other females might be induced to feed her. However, recent reports have stated that this hasn't quite happened yet. This has been frustrating for the GREM officials. Baby beluga whales nurse for around 2 years once they're born. Since this baby whale is only a few days old, it is imperative for it to find another female whale to care for it. For now, we do not know the outcome of the story, Michaud told Les Devoirs. The survival of the calf is of particular importance to the area for a very specific reason. GREM has been particularly worried over the survival of this calf since beluga whale numbers in the area have been fluctuating. According to the dodo, the area, Michaud notes, once boasted thousands of beluga whales. However, over the years, the population has begun to steadily decline. The population is now at less than 900 beluga whales. So, what's been causing such a decline? Well, according to the World Wildlife Fund of Canada, much of the beluga whale's decrease in population is due to tons of pollution in the river. Throughout the years, the river has only grown more and more contaminated. Despite all of the odds being against her, this tiny beluga whale managed to tough it out while being beached. She stood against the odds and managed to make it back into the water alive thanks to her helpers. Now, the same tiny calf is holding out for a mother. Her perseverance is admirable, and we can only hope that this baby calf finds the mother that she so desperately needs. Thanks to the wonderful family that discovered the calf, this tiny baby has been given a second chance at life. Hopefully, a mother will step up from the pod and help this tiny calf continue its life. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.